birthday party is also my birthday.
Yeah, the birthday party is for more than just Wheeler. So because it's the same day as yours, plus there's a couple of other people that are right in that couple of days, either before or after. So, Tora, you had something you wanted to tell everybody.
Okay, this is third-hand information, so I want some more confirmation. How many people here have heard of the wolf packs?
Oh.
Which one?
There are rumors coming out of Austin and San Antonio that these new style, they're no longer emo, they're no longer goth, they're now werewolves. They have tails, they have ears, but they're not furry, and they're actively beating up the furry community. So it's one of the things we have to worry about. So if we get a large group of people showing up that we don't know, let somebody here know. Somebody might know them, they might already be prearranged, but if they're not, chances are it could be a werewolf attack. That sounds so stupid.
Attend, please.
If something like this does happen, and you think you can fight them, don't be afraid to help the rest of us out. If you can't fight, get as far away from the fight as you can, but don't go too far away from the pavilion. And start calling the cops.
Or tell me because I have a 9mm in my truck and I will know what happened.
Then when it starts, you should have already been walking that way.
Yeah.
I got a big stick.
The main thing is, those of us who can fight don't mind getting into a tussle. The problem is the people who can't or won't fight. We need to watch over each other. We know the skinny little toothpicks here who would be broken in half if somebody sat on the floor.
We love our toothpicks.
We love our toothpicks.
We love y'all.
So the thing is, if you
Fight my whole life, damn it. I can handle myself.
Bring on the wolf pack. Come on. I'm ready.
So yes, if they do show up and we do have a problem, just make sure to keep them contained and off the people who aren't fighting. Apparently, they do use wolf pack tactics. They pick out one person and attack them as a group. That's awesome. Because as one person is defending himself, the rest of us will just surround the pack and beat the crud out of them.
Don't worry, we'll stick them on you.
I'm ready.
Come on.
I'm ready.
Let me wrap this up. The only three things we have to do if they do show up is identify that yes, they are a threat to us. 2, we have to make sure that the weaker members, not weaker, those who won't fight or can't fight are protected. And we have to keep them occupied long enough for those who can't fight to call the cops and have them show up. We belong here. If they're showing up and harassing us, they don't belong here, they belong in jail. If we can catch them, put them in jail once, we will never see them again. That's it.
Come on.
Okay. All right, now guys, you guys all know Tora and I just got married this year. We've had we've had another couple that got married this year. And we've also had several others. And we now have something special today. Yes, it's you, EO. Get you. Yes. Good job, JK.
God, JK.
Okay, EO. Come on, do it. You have to do it.
Come on.
You know what? You know what? Do it. Come on.
I've already asked her, but
No, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
No, down.
look at him turning red.
There are stories of them coming over to. When did you turn into a
For those who do not know these two, Koya has actually spent 1 year here in Houston with EO, and so it's.
Still don't know what's wrong with
Hey, if she ain't running away, you're doing
She
something
hasn't
right.
run away yet, so. So, I was actually told ahead of time about this, so I wanted to share it with everybody, because there is always possibilities of finding love everywhere. You never know where you're going to find it.
And that guy in the bathroom stall is not love.
Damn! You don't know him! You don't know!
Are you sure about that?
So,
B, in your case, that one.
He told me he
And
knows
make
me.
sure-
The hole in the bathroom.
Last night.
those who are taking pictures, make sure you get a picture of that ring. It's gorgeous. Yes. So, no. You have to go to Zales.
Why are you filming me now?
Okay, for those, does anybody else have an announcement to make?
I do.
What?
I love y'all.
Okay, now let's go ahead and do our count and introduction stuff.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
festival.
Huh? Oh, yes.